Hi, everyone. I'm going to introduce you to one of my favorite AI tools that we have access to in MRPS. That's NotebookLM. NotebookLM operates a little bit differently than a traditional generative AI model that you might have interacted with. Um, think of it as a Google Drive folder with superpowers. So we're looking at my notebook LM, and I have a bunch of different research projects and notebooks that I'm curating and using. And let me show you a couple things within it. So here's an example. We've been working on our tech plan, a multi-year tech plan. And what we did is we went out and we found examples of really comprehensive tech plans. And we added those as sources over here on the left. You can add PDFs, you can add links to YouTube videos, audio files, Google Docs, all of these different things. You can add those right through this window here. And you can also discover additional sources. So if you are looking for a topic, like in this case, we're looking at technology plans, I can go into that and it will search out comparable sources that I can then add to the Notebook LM. Now, the magic of Notebook LM is that it only accesses and interacts with whatever sources you put in it. It does not go out to the internet. It does not search through things. It only accesses what you put in it. So if you go and find the best, most thorough research on something, that's all it's going to access. So if you think about things like creating a literacy intervention notebook that's just based on the best research about literacy interventions, it would only access that. In the middle here, you have this chat window, and that's where you can interact with the sources. You can ask it questions. You can say, what are the top 10 things that I need to know from these sources? You can ask it really specific questions like, we're trying to put together a multi year budgetary plan based on these technology sources that I've put in here. What are the things that we should be considering, and how are those broken down? So that chat window is for that. Over on the right hand side, you have the studio, which is really, really great. There's a couple of put together things that you can access here. So one is an audio overview, and I'll try and play one of these just so you can hear what it is. You have control over which sources you put in here. That's what those check boxes are for. But with the audio overview, it will create basically a podcast for you about those sources and kind of let you access it in a different way. Let's see if
Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're tackling a really crucial topic for anyone interested in the future of education.
Yeah, technology planning in schools. It's everywhere.
Exactly. And we've pulled together a.
this is really great for a lot of different reasons. If you think about accessing materials, if you think about time management. So I've listened to these podcasts that have been made from these notebooks on the way to a meeting. Just a really great tool to be able to use. New and pretty awesome is this video overview. I'm not going to click on it here because it'll take too long to generate, but it puts together a video with audio about the different elements and sources that you've included in the notebook. The video is usually like a slideshow, and it walks you through the key elements. It's very good. A mind map is exactly what it sounds like. It takes the sources and shows you how they all connect and interact, and gets you to some key concepts within that. It's pretty helpful. Allows you to do a lot of different things. So let me get out of there, and we're going to get out of there again. And then there's different reports that are templates that you can choose from. So you can do a briefing doc that summarizes all of the sources that you put into it, a study guide that creates questions and interactive components to help you understand the content, an FAQ, and a timeline document. You can share a notebook LM. So if you as a team created a notebook LM of the best mathematics intervention strategies that have been researched, you can share that with other people so they can interact with it. They can't see what you've been chatting in there. They just have an opportunity to chat with it as well. So that's a really great thing. Um, Notebook LM is a fantastic resource, and again, it's within our whole secure agreement with Google. I definitely recommend checking it out.